Mhm.
So did I. You know what? I get it. So did
Right.
I. We need to move on.
Sure.
You have a period of time where you grieve, but
Mhm.
you know what? You learn,
Mhm.
okay? And then you realize there's a positive thing about this. Guess what? You know what? If they really loved you, they would be there. And
Mhm.
you need to understand that people who love you will be the ones that stand by you throughout the whole thing.
Sure.
So you need to take that. And, I keep telling people, I'm like, you know what? Jesus will never leave you. I don't know if the three of you are spiritual, but I am a very spiritual person. And whoever your spiritual guide or whoever you believe in, that person will never, or whoever you believe in will never leave you.
Mhm.
And that's what you have to stick with. And it may sound corny, but that's what people need to focus on. And if family wants to go,
Mhm.
take your time to grieve, and then you need to let it go.
Right.
Just let it go, because you know what? At the end of the day, that's their choice, and you're not going to change their mind. And you know what? You don't need them, because at the end of the day, when you try to get them back in, and I've done this,
Mhm.
they just say things that are so emotionally abusive, and we've already gone through so much emotional abuse with just getting the diagnosis and all of the other things that we've gone through with the doctors that we've seen. So let it go. Just leave it alone. And I've been through the burdens. I know what it's like to pay out of pocket. Yes, I'm more fortunate than others. That's why I do what I do, and I know that this is my purpose, because that's just the kind of person I've always been my whole life. But you know, I just feel like people need to stop feeling sorry for themselves and understand that they need to find their own purpose through this journey. And if they do, then they can pick themselves up by the pants and say, okay, you know what? I got this. I can do this. I can get through it. And I'm going to. And
Mhm.
you know what? Then they can do something to empower themselves.
Sure.
Because if they keep sitting there feeling sorry for themselves, that's actually going to make them more sick. It just, the depression alone is going to bring them down, and they're going to be more sick. So you
Right.
got to find a way to be positive about it, or find a purpose, and find a way to dig yourself out of it, because if you don't, you're going to end up getting more sick.
Right.
And it's not worth giving up. And you know what? When you do give up, they win. The government wins. And is that what people want? They
Right.
want, really, I just feel like that's what's happening.
Mhm.
I really, that's what makes me the most angry. I feel like, you know what, they're winning. You know what, they don't care. You don't see us on the news. You don't see any of us with invisible illnesses that die on the news.
Right.
They're not posting that on the news. It's not on the media.
Right.
Casey Patterson Rideout's not been on the news. None of these beautiful women who just passed away, none of them were on the news.
Right.
So it just makes me so angry. You know, so they win.
Mhm.
So don't give up, and don't lie in your bed feeling sorry for yourself. You know what? It could be worse. I always tell myself that. It could be Brenda.
Right.
You
Right.
could be in the woods living in a van, not knowing where your next meal's going to come from, freezing, you know, you don't have anything to drink or eat or anything, and trying to deal with chronic Lyme and pain and constant pain,
Right.
alone, isolated, fully isolated in the middle of the woods.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's scary. That's a Lyme. Someone with chronic Lyme that's homeless, that's destitute. There's always someone who has it far worse than you do. So it's time to count your blessings and stop feeling sorry for yourself
Sure.
and get your butt up and start doing something.
Right. I agree. I'm having people right because we have the chat on here too, and they're saying that they can't hardly hear you guys. I've made some adjustments, so I'm trying to find out if it's any better. I could hear y'all just fine, but they're saying they can't hardly hear you. And I click over to play it, and I can't hear it in my headset. So
Oh, I understand. That's fine.
okay, okay, all right. Just write me and let me know.
Headset. Let me go grab my headset.
No, all right, Brian. No, it's not you. It's not you. I can hear you just fine. So there's it's something in the settings that, like I said, we're trying. This is all new, so there's going to be a few little glitches here and there. I'm not. real sure what's going on, but it'll get better. So I mean, people understand. We're new over here, so we. No, I can hear you. I can hear you fine on my headset, but on the when I listen to the show back, I can barely hear you. So I can hear myself. I can hear myself real well, but I don't need to hear me. I need people need to hear y'all as well. Well, yeah. No, you're fine. It's not that. It's something to do with the communication with Skype and the show. Is all it is. It's all it is. So, I'm fixing to switch something else. So if you don't hear me for a couple seconds, don't worry. I'll switch right back. I'm just trying to see if this works. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. That might be even better. So, we'll leave it like this and see how it works. Maybe it's a little bit louder for people. I don't know. It's just settings. There's so much different. So, go ahead and talk, Laura.
Okay. I was going to say one of the things, too, to piggyback on what Brian was saying was that I'm asking people to, and to commemorate the losses that we've had is to, and Dan, we talked about this earlier, is to, we do this in May, but I'd like to do it in October. And I'd like to carry it through as far as we can, is to turn everything green. In May, we usually do like lime green light bulbs on our porch, lime green ribbons on trees, and I'd like to turn green for the losses that we've had recently in the chronic Lyme community.
Sure. And
I'm asking that the chronic Lyme community turn green. Facebook turns green. For all the losses that we've had. There's just been no spacing, and they've just been back to back, and it's just tragic and heartbreaking. And I'd like to commemorate that with turning everything lime green.
Sure. Okay. Yep. Yes, Brian. Brian. Oh, he just called in. I added him. Technical difficulties.
There you go.
Are you with me, man?
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Okay.
Hey, it sounds good now. Whatever you did, leave it there.
Okay. Yeah, I changed the cable. It's cable output 2-VB is what it is. So it had to be switched. So sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. I've got it working finally. So go ahead, Laura. I cut you off again.
Oh, okay. I was saying that I'm asking everyone in the chronic Lyme community and anyone who wants to participate to turn everything lime green, also to commemorate the losses that we've had in the chronic Lyme community. So tying the lime green ribbons on your trees, or your banisters, lime green light bulbs on your porches, turning Facebook lime green. I think that we need to raise awareness, and they have yard signs on Vistaprint, and sometimes they have promo codes for 50% off, and they're $15, and you can write whatever you want. Chronic Lyme exists. You can write anything you want. If you want to commemorate one of your friends' deaths, I mean, Casey Patterson Rideout was a friend of mine as well, and so was Gail Chamberlain. So whatever you choose, if you want to just put, a lime ribbon or whatever for your front lawn, so we can spread awareness. Sure. I would really appreciate that, because I think that we really need to, I think we need to, obviously commemorate the passing of these 4 beautiful women. Sure. And I also think that we need to show across the globe our colors. Our color of lime green.
Sure. Wayne.
Yeah.
What?
Just kind of an observation from me. When are we going to quit accepting the deaths of so many within our community just for the benefit of a few. We've been given so many, huge tax cuts to the wealthy, and whenever you do that, you have to put an equal mark, somewhere on the tablet, and something has to come off of the other side, and that's usually to us. Some type of a benefit or something to us that has to get removed, and that means that many people are dying now because they're not getting the care that they need. And there comes a point when we have to we got to draw the line in the sand.
Sure.
When are we going to quit accepting people dying? It's we as a community have got to do more than just stand up and acknowledge that, yes, we're in a bad place.
Sure.
We have to do more than that. And until people do, I'm sorry, this is going to be our lot in life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got to go through our government, but we have got to be the ones to start the stuff, in my opinion. Yeah. We got to be the ones to get angry and to, if you want to call it protest or whatever you want to call it, going to D.C. Or our state capitals or wherever we need to go and get our voices heard. I mean, we've talked about this for many months now, and it's a must. This community, when I say this community, I mean the chronic pain community, must get mad, must get upset, must get hurt, and get serious, because it's no laughing matter. I mean, people don't want to believe us. They don't. And I just want to, people understand raising awareness is one thing, but we're way past awareness. The government, the doctors, the CDC, the FDA, everybody knows about chronic pain disorders. Okay, they might not know so much about a certain disorder like Lyme disease, for instance, or even CRPS or arthritis or whatever the case may be. But it's up to us as a community to come together and present them with every single bit of information that we can find. It doesn't, it doesn't mean 5 people doing it. I mean, we need thousands, millions. That's what we need. And we're going to keep pushing until we get that. I mean, we cannot sit back any longer and let this happen. Now, we know in our hearts and minds we're going to lose a lot more people between now and next year. Or 2 years. Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do about it directly, but we can start working towards that. You know what I'm saying? We need to start, and people need to quit just not doing anything. Riding on the shirt tail of somebody else. Come on, people. We've got chronic pain disorders. We're sick. Laura's sick. Brian's sick. I'm sick. Wayne's sick, and we're here doing this. If we can do it on our worst days, I'm here. Mm-hmm. And I don't criticize anyone for not being able to do a show because they're ill. You can ask Wayne and Brian. I do not, and you. I do not. I understand it, but it was my show before. Now it's our show. We're doing things and getting things working and going to really be doing a lot around here. And now that we work together on this, yes, there's times that I didn't feel like being on air. But what? I had people waiting on me. I had people listening to me. I had to be there. That's because that's what's in my heart and soul to do, is to help this community in any way humanly possible. And I try to surround myself with people that feel the same way, because I don't want to be the only one doing it, and I don't want somebody else being the only one doing it. There's a lot of things we can do. Brian, do you want to talk a few minutes? This is a little bit off the subject of Lyme, but this is something that Brian had come up with, and we are doing. It's about a silent auction that we are going to take the proceeds, and we're not sure exactly where they're going to go yet, I believe, but it's going to go to some type of research or something, and possibly to some people that are in really, really desperate need. Not for sure on that part yet. We still are